Today, we're diving into a new project. This is a new smart Wi-Fi plug. It was shipped to me by my friends over at Helium Deploy. This is part of a new project called Waba. It is very similar to a smart plug that you might have in your house that you picked up from Amazon or Walmart or wherever. However, this one is incentivized. It's on the blockchain. It's a DePIN project. So what's exciting about Waba? Well, this is the first edition. It is extremely early. Helium Deploy is going to be doing a drop, but let's talk about this device. Waba is a DePIN project focused on energy efficiency and smart power management. Essentially what they're looking to do is incentivize users to reduce unnecessary power consumption with their smart powered devices. We've seen smart powered devices like this before. I'm in Star Power. That's one of those devices that you can pick up, but Waba is going to be taking this a step further. Waba is going to be rewarding users to optimize their energy consumption, encourage users to turn off devices they're not using 24/7. And because it's built on the blockchain, there is transparency in the energy data and incentives. So that's basically what Waba is. Let's go ahead and open it up and take a closer look. So here's the Waba plug. As you can see, it looks like any other smart plug that you might pick up off of Amazon. There is a single button over here on the side. This is going to be the power on off button, and it will also allow you to reset and sync it by holding it down for a short period of time. Now, this is the US plug. The US plug is the one that's available right now. I believe there is going to be also other models available later on. So basically how it works is you can take this plug, you can plug it into any US standard outlet that you have over here. I'll go over some of the specs in just a moment. Basically, what you can do is you can plug in any appliance, you can plug in fans, you can plug in heaters, coffee makers, whatever you want. And the Waba system is going to analyze your power consumption. What it's also going to do is it's going to suggest the best times to turn on and off your devices. When everything is implemented and you're able to follow these recommendations, you're going to get rewarded in the Waba token. So a clear and simple description is that this is a mining DePIN device that's going to reward you for making smarter energy choices. Because we're in testnet, this is a first edition. There's going to be some small problems that you'll have to overcome. So I jumped on Telegram and I talked to the team and I got some basic safety guidelines. The plug is rated at 10 amps at 1,100 watts. It has been tested at 12 amps. However, this will increase the heat on the device over a long period of time. That's probably not a good idea. For appliances that have variable wattage that go up to 15 amps, like a microwave or a hair dryer, it has been tested. It does work with that. The plug also has a built-in high-powered prevention system that if any appliance draws more than 15 amps for 30 seconds, it will automatically shut down the device, preventing it from overheating. So what makes Waba unique? The real game changer here is going to be the tokenized energy savings model. Unlike other home devices that just monitor your power usage and allow you to turn devices on and off, Waba is going to pay you to save energy with their devices. This could make a big difference in reducing power waste, encouraging smarter electricity usage, and helping users cut down their power bills. Overall, I got to say that this project perfectly aligns with DePIN, where real-world infrastructure is decentralized and incentivized through crypto rewards. Waba also appears to be building a community. A strong community is something that you want to have if you want this to actually grow and take off. I've been on Telegram and I've checked out their Twitter. They're definitely in the beginning phases, but they are definitely putting the pieces together to help this project grow. So what I'm going to do right now is going to quickly walk you through the steps of setting this up. Okay, so we are at the website portal.wabanetwork.org. I'm going to connect my wallet. I'm using MetaMask, so I can click on MetaMask and I'll go ahead and connect my wallet, and it's going to ask for a signature. That's fine. All right, so this is what the page looks like. Inside the dashboard section, if you scroll down, you have an add device. So this is the only way to add the device. You have to click on add device, and now it's going to give you instructions. So what we want to do is we want to plug this into the wall, and we're going to hold down the button for about 6 seconds, and then the light's going to emit. So next up is going to be location. You're going to type in the location that you're in, and I'll just type in Toronto. There we go. And we'll click on next, and now it's looking for the network. So it wants to connect to the Wi-Fi of the plug. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Wi-Fi settings, and I can look for the name of the plug. Here it is. You can see it's giving me an example, and this one matches it. I'll go ahead and connect to that and then connect. Now what it wants to do is choose my Wi-Fi. So it wants you to pick your local Wi-Fi. That's how it's going to connect to the internet. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on confirm. It's confirming. So we're going to wait patiently. Third section over here, which is called a device ID. So you want to copy this down. So I'm going to go ahead and click on copy. It's now copied. So now that we're done, we're going to close this tab and we're going to return back. And now this is where we're going to have to put it in. So I'm going to put in office as the name, device ID as the one it just gave me, and then we'll click on next. And now it's going to try connecting to my adapter. Okay, great. Looks like it's connected. We'll click on done. And if I go down over here, I have my office. There is nothing plugged into it, so there's no watts showing. Okay, I just plugged in my laptop. It is now showing online. It does take a little bit for it to refresh. I have my laptop plugged into it, so 12 watts is what it's pulling down here, 12.66. And you can also see the live electricity usage up here at the top. I'm going to follow the next step up here. So I'm going to go ahead and copy my verification code, and I'm going to open up the Waba bot. It's going to open up this page. It's going to want to open up my Telegram, start the bot inside here. Okay, so we'll click on start Waba portal, launch it. It's going to paste in the verification code that it gave me, and then I'll hit enter. Okay, so I pasted in the code. It says bind successfully. You can now access your portal directly from this Telegram bot. So when I click on this, it's going to want to launch the portal. This is the Telegram bot. I've signed in, I've bound my account, and this looks like the main dashboard. So over here, you can see the active devices that are running in North America. My device is over here in Toronto. We have a little pie chart. We'll click on that, and it shows my device that's plugged in. I only have one device. It's online right now, and it lets me know how many watts it's currently consuming. When I click on it, you can see that it expands a little bit further, and it gives me a graph of power consumption. So that's great. This has only been online just for a few minutes, so there won't be enough data in there to take a look at it. Inside my wallet, this is my accumulated amount, 0.001 Waba that I've accumulated so far. And that's it. It looks like we have the device now set up. You are able to do this on your phone. However, I had some issues. So what I did is I did it on my desktop. So if you're on Telegram a lot, using that bot can be actually pretty useful to quickly see what your earnings are and just see what's going on with the community. So it's been running for a day, and I was taking a look at it. I'm just going to throw it up on the screen right now. So this is what it looks like on my dashboard. If you have multiple devices, they'll be listed right over here. You can see that my current usage right now, I have an ASIC miner. It's drawing about 170 watts right now. This is a 10-minute window. We can jump over here to see what it looks like over an hour, and then how it looks over a day. So this is pretty much the entire time I've been running it. So this is what it looks like after running it for about a full day. So I have one device that's running right now. I'm in the way, but there's a little switch here that you can turn it on and off from the dashboard. You can easily add other devices if you pick up more than one just by clicking on that. And then if we scroll up here at the top, I'm going to go over to my wallet so you can see this. Right now in my wallet, I have 0.49 Waba. I scroll down and you get a calendar view of your earnings. If I go all the way down, you can see I did one transaction. In the 24 hours that it was running, I was earning 1.83. It actually would be closer to 2. So about 2 Waba per day is what I'm earning right now. That is just with one device plugged in. One thing I'm not fully clear on is if you draw more power, does that equal more rewards or less rewards? So I got to sort of figure that out. When I get that information, I'll post it on X. So this is in testnet. These Waba tokens that you're receiving have 0 value. So when there is a token generation event, after that is when you're going to get the opportunity to cash out a portion of it, all of it, or whatever you want to do with it. For me, the proof is in the pudding. A lot of projects that I got into early, like Demo, I've made quite a bit of cash. In the Demo project itself, the tokens I earned were valued at over $20,000. So there's definitely a huge incentive of getting into these projects early. Because this is a first edition, there could be other incentives like an airdrop or something. None of that has been said. This is just me speculating, but that often happens when you're an early adopter of a new project. So how much does it cost and where can you get one? So I'd mentioned that Helium Deploy had sent this to me, and here is the Waba Plug. The cost of this smart device is $95. There's definitely a premium on it. If I go over to something like Amazon.com and I just search for smart plugs, you can see that they're anywhere in the range of $12 to about $20. It really depends on the device itself. So when you're looking at a project like Waba, you want to make sure that you fully understand and do your own research on it because you are paying a premium for the device itself, but you're also going to be incentivized and rewarded with the Waba token. Now, there is the potential for that Waba token to pay for this device itself and then start earning you some money, which is best case scenario. And that's what I'm going for right now with this project. And if you're looking at it from my perspective, this could be one of many DePIN devices that I have that's earning me passive income. This device only works in North America. Like I had said, I heard about different devices coming out for EU and other areas. This product is only designed for North America. The Mokin DePIN tracker is what I'm using to monitor my earnings. This is from our friends over at Helium Deploy. Once you're signed in, you're able to see the latest drops for Helium Deploy. And if you scroll down a little bit further over here, you can see how your DePIN devices are performing. There's a quick breakdown of all the top projects and maybe something that you want to get into. There's also community legitimacy scores, so you can see how these DePIN projects are rating, and they're voted on and by the community. And down here at the bottom, you can see when there's upcoming community calls. I'm planning on doing one of these. With a click of a button, you can check out any incidences, rewards, and analytics. If you're interested in this, check the link below to sign up. So that's a look at Waba. Again, there's not a ton of information out right now. That will come out over time. As I get more details, I'll be putting it out on X, so you can follow me there. What I'd like to definitely know is what you think about the cost of the device, and do you see value in it? Do you think it's going to get some traction? Is there a potential for it to grow? Do you think it's going to go anywhere? The idea and concept definitely seems to be good, but what it really needs is a strong community for this to grow in a meaningful way. Put your comments down below. This is one of many different projects I'm in right now. I'll throw a popular one up here if you want to check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.